Iraq, a nation often associated with conflict, instability, and foreign intervention, has a story of resilience and revival that is rarely told in full. From the chaos of wars and economic sanctions to the challenges of rebuilding state institutions, Iraq has faced nearly every obstacle a country can encounter in modern history. Yet, despite these hardships, Iraq is steadily reclaiming its place as a key player in the Middle East and the global economy. Its revival is not just about oil or military power. It involves political reform, economic diversification, cultural resurgence, and strategic diplomacy. Understanding Iraq's comeback requires a close examination of the nation's history, challenges, and the strategies enabling it to rise again. Today we will talk about the untold story of Iraq's comeback. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Historical context: from prosperity to collapse. Iraq's modern history is marked by periods of prosperity interrupted by severe conflict. In the 1970s, Iraq was one of the wealthiest countries in the Middle East, fueled by oil revenues and ambitious infrastructure projects. The nation invested in education, healthcare, and industrialization, positioning itself as a regional leader. However, decades of wars, including the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s, the Gulf War in 1990 to 1991, and the 2003 invasion by the United States, devastated the country. These conflicts destroyed infrastructure, destabilized governance, and fractured the economy. International sanctions further isolated Iraq, exacerbating poverty and limiting development. By the early 2000s, Iraq was a shadow of its former self, struggling to maintain basic services and stability. Political reconstruction, building governance amid chaos. A central part of Iraq's comeback has been political reconstruction. After years of authoritarian rule and foreign occupation, Iraq has worked to establish functioning democratic institutions. The creation of a federal parliamentary system was a significant step toward political stability. While challenges remain, including sectarian tensions and corruption, progress has been made. Elections have been held regularly, local governance structures have been strengthened, and efforts to decentralize authority have helped manage regional diversity. The ability to maintain dialogue among diverse groups is a critical factor in Iraq's resurgence. Economic recovery. Oil as a catalyst. Iraq's economic revival is closely tied to its oil sector. The country possesses some of the world's largest proven oil reserves, and renewed investment in exploration, production, and export infrastructure has boosted revenues. Oil exports provide the financial backbone for rebuilding infrastructure, improving public services, and stabilizing the economy. Beyond oil, Iraq has sought to diversify its economy. Agriculture, manufacturing, and services are slowly growing sectors, supported by international partnerships and investment. Diversification reduces dependence on a single resource, making Iraq more resilient to global market fluctuations. Infrastructure rebuilding, roads, energy, and urban development. Years of conflict left Iraq with crumbling infrastructure. Roads, electricity grids, water systems, and public facilities were heavily damaged. Rebuilding these networks has been a priority, with projects funded by oil revenues and international aid. Urban development is particularly significant. Cities like Baghdad, Basra, and Erbil are seeing new construction, improve utilities, and commercial expansion. These projects not only improve quality of life, but also attract foreign investors and support economic growth. Infrastructure is both a symbol and a practical foundation for Iraq's comeback. Security and stability. Combating extremism. Security remains a major challenge in Iraq, especially after the rise of extremist groups such as ISIS. The Iraqi military, with support from international allies, has reclaimed territory and reduced the operational capacity of terrorist networks. This has been essential for restoring public confidence and enabling reconstruction. Local militias and community policing have also played roles in maintaining security. While issues remain, including sectarian violence and political militias, progress in stabilizing key regions has been a cornerstone of Iraq's resurgence. Stability is crucial for investment, governance, and social cohesion. Diplomacy and regional relations. Iraq's comeback is also evident in its regional diplomacy. The country has worked to balance relationships with major neighbors such as Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey, while also engaging with global powers like the United States, China, and the European Union. Maintaining this balance is critical for trade, security cooperation, and political influence. Iraq has increasingly positioned itself as a mediator in regional disputes, leveraging its history and geographic location. By playing a more active diplomatic role, Iraq strengthens its regional relevance and secures strategic partnerships that aid its recovery. Cultural renaissance, education, media, and heritage. Cultural revival is another dimension of Iraq's comeback. Despite years of conflict, Iraq continues to have a rich cultural heritage, including ancient Mesopotamian sites, literature, music, and traditional arts. Restoration of historical sites, investment in museums, and promotion of cultural tourism are part of Iraq's efforts to reclaim its identity. Education is central to this revival. Universities are expanding, literacy programs are improving, and efforts to modernize curricula aim to equip younger generations with skills for a globalized economy. Media and digital platforms also contribute to reconnecting Iraqis with their culture and global discourse. Energy and industrial development beyond oil. While oil remains central, Iraq is investing in other sectors to support sustainable growth. Natural gas production is expanding and renewable energy projects are slowly being developed. Industrial zones and small to medium enterprise, SME, programs are being encouraged to reduce unemployment and diversify economic activity. These initiatives demonstrate Iraq's awareness that long-term stability requires more than energy wealth. Economic diversification is a sign that Iraq is preparing for a future where it is not solely dependent on volatile oil markets. Challenges ahead: corruption, politics, and public expectations. Despite progress, Iraq faces significant hurdles. Corruption and political factionalism continue to undermine governance and public trust. Economic inequality, inadequate social services, and youth unemployment remain pressing issues. Addressing these challenges is essential for sustaining Iraq's comeback. Transparency reforms, anti-corruption measures, and responsive governance are needed to ensure that political stability translates into social and economic progress. International support and investment. International aid and investment have been vital to Iraq's recovery. Multilateral organizations, neighboring countries, and global powers have provided resources for reconstruction, development, and security. Foreign investment in infrastructure, energy, and technology is accelerating Iraq's economic revival. These partnerships not only bring financial resources, but also technical expertise, facilitating the transfer of knowledge and best practices. Global engagement underscores Iraq's increasing relevance on the international stage. Social and demographic dynamics. Iraq's population is young and growing, creating both opportunities and challenges. A youthful workforce can drive innovation, entrepreneurship, and economic expansion if properly educated and employed. However, unemployment and social discontent could undermine stability if not addressed. Efforts to integrate youth into the economy, politics, and cultural life are crucial. Education reform, vocational training, and digital economy initiatives are part of Iraq's strategy to harness demographic advantages for national growth. Strategic location, a hub for trade and connectivity. Iraq's geographic location is another factor in its comeback. Positioned at the crossroads of the Middle East, Iraq has the potential to serve as a trade and logistics hub connecting Asia, Europe, and the Gulf. Expansion of ports, highways, and trade corridors enhances Iraq's strategic relevance. Lessons from resilience. Iraq's comeback illustrates the resilience of a nation recovering from decades of conflict. By leveraging its natural resources, cultural heritage, and strategic location, Iraq is rebuilding institutions, stabilizing its economy, and reasserting itself diplomatically. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.